Okay. At least I'm honest. I mean, I'm not bad looking, so, just I can accept the bids or not, or y'all could just donate to the cause. I mean, however we want to do this, I mean, I'm kind of scared. It's kind of dangerous out there in the real world. But I can fight. And I stay strapped. So what's up? Let's do it.
Would you date a trans woman?
Fuck no!
What if they had surgery?
Lesbian!
What if they had surgery?
It ain't right, okay?
You ain't gonna be able to get it out of your head that they were born ahead.
It's not right! They cut a ding-a-linga and then no! Hell no! Hell no, fuck no, I don't care if people don't like me. I don't give a fuck. I'm being honest.
I'm dead.
If it was not born that way, something ain't right about that. Some of them don't even get the surgery. Some of them run around talking about they're a girl with a whole ding-a-ling. Hell no. Fuck no.
What would you do if you like, you went
murder them?
No, listen, you went home with a girl. And she pulled a dance off. She got a whole
You wouldn't be able to tell about it. You know why? Because she wouldn't survive it. That's why. Because either me or him is going out.
Oh shit. I can imagine you already. What the fuck is that?
What the fuck is that? You lost your motherfucking mind, ain't you? Gold star, baby. Gold star, okay? Put me in that category, because that's what I am.
I'm actually terrified this is going to happen to me. And I'm just going to be like, what?
Well, I guess you better be doing pants checks. If you grab and there's something to grab, run. Run! Well, I mean, you said you wanted a baby. That's how you...
Breezy, don't do me. Absolutely not.
I mean, just think of it as a JJ and keep on trucking.
No. You wouldn't be able to think of it as that, so why would I?
I was born this way. Okay.
And I wasn't born this way?
I don't know. If you was born this way, then you understand. But I'm just saying, I was born this way. I'm still trying to get the image out of my head of a thing being chopped up and turned into a vagina.
Don't they turn it inside out?
I don't fucking know. That's weird.
I mean, you could ask your neighbor.
No, she's keeping her parts.
Oh, hell no.
Round what? You're not going in the attic, crazy girl. You're not going in the attic. Go play in the catio. You're so spoiled. You just get whatever you want, don't you? Daddy gives me whatever I want. I'm spoiled. No, ma'am. Okay, it's time to smoke.
My godfather is very homophobic and stuff, but he went to a male strip club with his sister wanted to go, so he went with her, and he said,
I'm not going.
Listen, he said one of the dancers, their junk fell out of the mid dance. I was cackling.
That's not funny. That's not funny.
What do you mean?
That's not funny. Somebody could get traumatized just going to the club with their sister. That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
I mean, it was his fault. He should have strapped it down or something. I don't know.
I don't think that's how that works. Yeah, I don't think that's how that works. Yeah.
I've never heard of that happening to anybody.
But if they duct taped it down, they'd probably rip some hair off.
Unless they shave.
That sounds painful.
That
sounds painful. Yeah, so my friend, we were on the phone this morning, and my friend's like, we can just auction you off. for a date with some female. And I'm like, bitch, really? We're gonna auction me off to some
So
female.
it's not actually a female.
Well, then they're gonna unalive. And they're still gonna lose their money. Because I'm still taking what's supposed to be mine.
I'm screaming.
I'm just saying. My shit stays in my waist. I'm ready. Always.
Mhm.
Yo, I'm always ready.
I watched like these YouTube videos of these people taking people home, and then they realize last minute they're not the gender that they thought,
Alright, well, I'm doing
and
penis checks at the door to make sure that
they
they are known.
they start freaking out, and I
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
roll.
this. Hold on. They would definitely be leaving with less than they started with.
I am screaming. I feel like that's something you lead off with. Like if you weren't born that way, I feel like you should tell somebody before
Fact.
you go home with them.
What's up, Twisted Sister? So I had some random lady offer me to come to North Carolina. But, I mean, she looks harmless. But she's probably not harmless.
Why would you say that when you know she has your TikTok?
Anybody
You are
who's trying to help
mean.
me is probably trying to unalive me because they're homophobic. Come on, man. Think about it.
I love how what's her name? She goes, I don't know. She has prayer hands in her name. Bring me. I was like, really, really.
She wants to be hopeful. Sheena. Sheena's trying to insert herself into her sister drama. I thought the beef was between Jess and Fee, but I literally just seen Jess's house and it's full of food. So Fee was lying. The cabinets are full of food, bro. Might not be the food that Fee wanted to eat, but the cabinets are full of food. Nobody's hungry. That was a lie. So
That's messed up.
she literally slandered the fuck out of her sister on that live, bro. And tried to turn everybody against her. And I stayed neutral. So I'm like, if you get the recordings, Jess, you're gonna see that I played neutral. I said show proof. But was still trying to help her with the whole relapse thing. You know, because that's what I do on here is, addiction recovery or whatever. That's what I do.
Well, that's
So
weird. That's different.
she said that she said the whole house was empty. There was no food nowhere. Well, I hate to say it, but the cabinets was full of food. So was the fridge. So what the fuck was she talking about?
I wasn't gonna say it because
They don't let them eat after 9 o'clock because you're not supposed to lay down after you eat a meal because your body can't digest it. It's not good for you.
I wasn't gonna say it, but like I always see her cooking. Well, I did.
Always.
I don't do it
Always.
anymore, but
Always. Just like me. You always see her doing something.
yeah, when we talk, she's always cooking.
Yep. Or doing the dishes or cleaning or something. She's always doing something for her family. And what is Fee doing? Huh? Nothing. Ever. Just saying. Jess has them kids because Jess is the best thing for the kids. She still has them after the numerous reports that's been made, after the numerous lies that's been told on her, because everybody's jealous she's healing.
So what was the point of Fee doing that? Like,
She
did
wants
someone
her
happen?
cash app blessed. She wants money. Sympathy money. When she's against her twin, she gets paid. When she's for her twin, she's broke. The only people that support her are the people that support both of them. It's way less people that support both of them than will support her if she's not cool with her twin. She's not cool with her twin. She's got 300 people in her chat. She's cool with her twin. She's got like maybe 120.
I mean, okay, but like the food thing is a bit far to say.
Well, because I guess she wants to take her child from Jess now that he's getting survivor's benefits.
So she wants her son for the money.
But she's saying that Jess does. But literally, he just started getting the survivor benefits. So just now, she kept him before he got them. Now he's wanted somewhere else because there's more You
Did he
understand?
actually text Fee, or was that a lie too?
So the text messages were made out to be more than they were.
Oh.
He wanted a bag of popcorn at 8 o'clock, I think 9 o'clock at night. 9 o'clock is his cutoff limit. He cannot eat after 9 o'clock because he just lays on it, and that's not good for you. They're trying to work on their health journey. You don't eat and lay down on it. That's why you see us eating at about 5 o'clock, because we
So
eat, then we go to
basically,
bed. It's a rule.
he
Right,
just basically he just wanted a snack and it was too late. So
right,
he texted Fee,
right.
and she turned it into a
The
starving
whole house
situation.
being empty and there not being no food there and it being control and da-da-da-da-da. And Sheena gets in the box and she's like, well, did Brian try to fuck you while you were there? Oh, dude, I blew the fuck up on that. That
Oh yeah, I
pissed me
saw
off.
that. I
That
was
pissed me off. I
I
said,
was
Sheena,
appalled.
let's not turn this into something it's fucking not, okay? So I can't
I
wait for
thought
Jess to get that replay. Because
well
I
I
know
thought
I
it
stuck
was
to my guns on that shit, dude.
I thought it was about the food until Sheena said that. I was like, wait a minute, back up.
They're so jealous of Jess. They're so jealous of Jess. For whatever reason. And so many people are jealous of Jess on the internet because she has people that support her. We see through the bullshit, bro. We see through the bullshit. Jess said, next time I'm going to call you before the shit show starts. I said, please, because I got fucking ambushed. Because they come for me. Because I ride with fucking Jess. So they come for me
Well,
wholeheartedly.
I didn't know what was going on. I joined to tell you about the restream.
Right.
I wasn't sure any of that was going on, and then I realized, and I was like, what the hell is happening?
So I had a couple people in my inbox telling me that she was live, and then Big Heart went in her live and was letting me listen, and I heard her say that she wanted to relapse. So I was like, Big Heart, I gotta go. I'll be back. So then I went over there. And I should have just stayed where I was because I don't feel like I helped the situation, but I didn't make it no worse either. But
Yeah, I didn't know any of that till I came in. I was
livid.
flabbergasted.
I was livid. I was literally in tears. Literally, they were trying to trigger the fuck out of me. I was literally in tears. Why are you trying to fuck with somebody because they've recovered further than you? Why would you try to drag somebody down because they're doing the recovery thing and recovering out loud, and you obviously are not comfortable with the recovering out loud?
And
Why?
even if you are that even if you are that passionate about going after your sister, you see that it's hurting your friend in the box right next to you, and you're still going on and on and on.
And it's lies. It's fucking lies, bro. That's one thing I don't like. I don't like a fucking liar. And do it for show and for clout and for gifts.
That's probably why
That
she
is
was
your
so.
fucking family, bro.
That's probably why she was so calm.
They have calm crash outs.
No,
They have
not me.
calm crash outs.
Not me. I bawl my eyes out.
I feel like
What? I'm talking over it. What? I'm guessing that's one of her people. What if I told you I was a stud
how
and
about
you weren't?
what? How about what? How about stop fucking chasing clout on your sister? Stop hating. How about be authentic? Don't be don't determine how you're gonna be by the people in your chat. How about
Is that
that?
Fifi?
Any of them.
Hmm.
I don't choose a side. I try to stay neutral. But when I seen the cabinets in the house, there is no neutral with that because it was lies, bro. And she
Some
couldn't show
stuff
no
like that.
proof. She couldn't show no proof. She couldn't show a bit of fucking proof because there was no proof. I'm a big
Some
person on
stuff like
facts.
that triggers other people because they actually had to go through
Exactly.
it
I was literally
while
in
they're
tears
alone
in that
and everything.
live because of the fact that a kid could be hungry. That's why I was in tears. Thinking about a kid being hungry because I was a hungry fucking kid.
When you go through something and you see someone turning it into lying about it,
How about get the fuck out of my live because
how
I don't
about
like
get
no
the
fake
fuck
ass
out of
people
my
like
life?
you. Sorry. How about that? Go to the next one where you can terrorize somebody else. I'm not in the mood for it today. I'm done being nice to these fucking trolls, bro. Come on back in another account so I can block that one too. Huh. You fucked up. I'm not sitting here and argue with you
They're
behind a
probably
fucking
gonna
fake
come back.
account. Come in here with your real account and say who you really are and talk that shit.
Did she
Let me
see
hide
the
behind the screen. Ooh.
Did she see the highlight?
No, I need to see the
I
fucking
haven't talked to
highlight.
her. No, not you.
Oh.
Um. Hey, yesterday, did she see the highlight? I
No,
haven't
she didn't
talked
see
to
the
her.
highlight. It's not like I know when they look at my highlights. It
Um,
doesn't tell me when they look at my highlights. She said she was really paranoid and smoked a lot of weed yesterday.
She said what?
She was really paranoid because she smoked a lot of weed yesterday.
I didn't hear what you said. Sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm not in the mood for this shit today.
No, I seriously did not hear what you said.
I said she smoked a lot of weed and was paranoid yesterday. That's
Oh.
what she told me. So, yes. I think it was... All I could do was laugh about it because I didn't even know what the problem was. You know, like, I don't run from confrontation, but I don't like confrontation. But I'll deal with it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really like it. I prefer not to deal with confrontation.
I didn't know that there was confrontation. I left because I thought she heard the good part, and I get awkward.
Thank you.
So
Thank you for saying that, because that's how I feel too. So there's no way for the three sisters to be friends together. Like, one of them has to be out. Two of them has to be in. Somebody has to be outcasted. And I'm beginning to think it's for the views. Sometimes. That's what I'm beginning to think. Definitely when it comes to Sheena. Because she'll do whatever she's got to do to get the gift gallery filled. Even if it means running her sisters through the mud. And I've seen it. It's not something I'm assuming. I've seen it firsthand. I've been around the twins now for probably like a little bit over maybe a month or two. And I've seen a lot of shit in the last month or two. And I don't like it. But I'm a big person on facts. So unless you're showing me proof, you're just running this. Show me facts. Show me receipts. Show me text messages. Show me truth. Just show me the cabinets and they're full of food. Exactly. Jess is the one trying to heal. Jess is the one that has a husband, the kids, and is trying to do right by them. You see this every day. Yes, she gets overwhelmed. She doesn't have no fucking help. It's her and Brian. And that's it. She doesn't have a support system. You know what I'm saying? That shit gets overwhelming. I totally get that. Yeah, I have no family. My family is the people that I've chose on here to be my family. And sometimes y'all don't even like me, depending on which way the wind's blowing.
Don't say that. I always like you.
Depending on which way the wind's blowing, people are like, fuck Breezy, we ain't fucking with her today. You know, but I try to stay genuine to my authentic self. Regardless of who's around, regardless of what's going on, I try to stay genuine to myself. But I also tried to not get in the middle of it. I seen the cabinets full of food. I asked for proof yesterday. I asked to see proof yesterday. That's what I asked. If he couldn't show no proof. Next week, they'll be best friends again. And then y'all got all of y'all staring the pot trying to make shit worse. I don't really want to choose a side when it comes to the twins because I like the twins together. But at this point in time, they're not together. I've heard both sides of the story. Jess showed proof. Why does P want to be a mama now? Because he's getting some survivor benefits? Y'all ever think about that? You know, she crashes out with her sister and puts her fucking CA up there. That's real convenient. Let's crash out and talk about my sister while I have my CA posted. So what do y'all really think? You don't see Jess doing that. Do you? No. You don't. I rest my case. You always talk about arguing with somebody. I've been arguing with y'all all fucking day long, bro. I've been arguing my whole fucking life for why I'm different and I don't give a fuck if people accept me or not. So you really think I give a fuck about arguing with y'all? I have my opinion, y'all have y'all's opinion. When Jess opened the cabinets in that house, it looked like the cabinets in my house. Full of fucking food. Do you want to see them? You want to see the cabinets full of fucking food? You think anybody's hungry up in this motherfucker?
That's a lot of food.
More food. Clout. Somebody come in here and asked me. I'm definitely not clout chasing off the twins. Definitely not clout chasing off the twins.
No one was talking about that till someone came in here and asked a question.
Right. You come in here and you said, so you're on Justice side now. Now I'm just seeing repeat behavior. If you shut your mouth and watch, you'll see it too. Just saying. Not being mean, I'm being blunt. I don't have that filter that makes things for sensitive people before it comes out my mouth. So if you're sensitive, swipe on up or down, baby, because this ain't the live for you.
I was just about to say, hit your vape and chill out.
I hit my vape, I'm just gonna be laughing at them.
I know.
They're like,
That's what
like, sorry, that's mean. Just funny though. Yeah, once Jess sees the recording yesterday when I stayed neutral and tried to see proof of it.
She already said that, if you were listening. She already said she's gonna watch the clips. And
I
then
told her to go watch it. Because I'm pretty sure I said, don't show the chat nothing. Show it to the appropriate people. But that's why y'all are in the chat trying to convince her I'm the bad guy and I switched up. But the people in my inbox were like, no, Breezy, you stay very much neutral. Don't let them trolls get to you. But the fact that I had to, go back and talk to my people to make sure, because I don't know if y'all could tell, but there was tears in my eyes. That shit genuinely fucking hurt me, dude. Y'all have never been starved children. Y'all probably got silver spoons in your mouth, put your fucking nose up in there thinking you're better than somebody.
because those are people she cares. Those are people that she cares about. And those are her friends.
Real question is, why are you so invested in their life? Because I care for the right reasons, unlike y'all. Because I just want to see families coexist, bro. Because I don't fucking have one. That's why. I want better for them, not worse. Jess has already decided, to be honest with you. I already was in Jess's live before I was over here. I've already talked
She
with Jess.
she came into Fifi's life for a whole different reason, and it turned into something else.
Right, I come into PP's live because she said she was going to relapse, and I'm a recovering advocate. That's why I was in the live. Okay. Who said therapy? Bitch, I said recovery. I do real shit on here. Like, talk to people that are recovering, talk to people that want to recover, save people from fentanyl overdoses. I was there. You didn't say anything bad. Thank you. Thank you. You said bring it to the right people. Thank you. See, there's going to be 100 trolls saying different shit, but I know if she watches the replay, I'm not sweating it. I hope she watches the replay. Why are y'all so invested in her life? I just got in this like maybe a month or two ago. Y'all been in this for the fucking years of it, bro. Thank you. Because Sheena tried to say, oh, well, did Brian try to fuck you while you were there? And I shut that shit down and said, Sheena, don't make this something ain't. Fuck it that it ain't, dude. For the right reasons. Not clout chasing on the twins like y'all, bro. No, I didn't stare drama between the fucking sisters. I went in there because she was talking about relapsing. That's why I was there. I also got the twins to be cool again. I told him, I said, maybe y'all should be cool and forget these trolls. No, I have views before the twins. Thank you. People know I'm real and they rock with that. I don't
I didn't
need the
even
twins
see
for
the twins
views.
before
Where
I
the
met
twins
her.
at? They're not in here. They're not in here. So why would I be getting the views unless they were in here? Is one of the twins in my box right now? No, they're not. You realize how many followers I have? 3,500. I got that before I even met the twins. Fuck you mean, bro? Clout chasing on the twins. No, that's what y'all do in the chat. I get the opposite of what people do. I tried to get them to coexist. Yeah, you're sounding like listening to a whole bunch of shit. You know how it is. People insert themselves in people's business. I didn't flip flop. Everybody in the chat's telling you I didn't flip flop. I try to hear both sides of the story, and I ask for proof. Your background is really loud, Bo. Can you mute? Because she was talking about relapsing. All right, I'm dropping down because that's loud as fuck. She was talking about relapsing. I'm 10 years in recovery. Y'all insert yourself in the chat every day and stare the pot. Shut the fuck up. Y'all are invested in these women's lives, bro. Jess said she should have called me before that shit show started and let me know what happened, and next time she will. So no, I don't need to put myself in it. I'm in it. If the cabinets was empty, you need proof of that. Because they ain't empty today. So it's her word against their word.
Why would she believe someone if she doesn't
I'm
have
also
proof?
an expert on trauma because my mother fucking abused the shit out of me, bro. And didn't feed me, and put her hands on me, and all that. It's actually been a little bit longer than a month. I was just testing y'all. I did. So did Mama of the Bees, but y'all ain't in her chat running your mouth to her. Right. Y'all like messy. And I clean messy up. That's why y'all don't like me. Yeah, that's right. Nobody's trying to say. I mean, they asked. You don't see me in boxes playing both sides either. I wasn't playing both sides. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm not even bothered, bro. Not even bothered. Not even bothered. Absolutely did not. There were several people in the chat that said I didn't switch up. I said, have proof of what you're saying. Show me proof of what you're saying. Because it's just talk. Nobody gives a fuck about your opinion, lady. I don't even know who the fuck you are. What you're what? 0 followers? Shut the fuck up. Who can be mad at a troll account?
See,
You know
like,
why I'm not bothered? Because me and Jess are fine. You know what's really funny? Fifi strings y'all along for the fucking views and the shit show, and y'all keep jumping into it.
the thing is, if you would have chose Fee with no proof, they would have used that against you. But now that you have the
Exactly.
proof
I
and
like
you
receipts.
know what's true, they're still using it against you.
I'm sure you have another account, Tina, and this is the account you just come in and fuck with people on because you know you're a hater like the rest of the pot starers.
You don't have to use TikTok to get followers, by the
I
way.
got in her box to talk her down, bro. I talked her down from fucking relapsing because it's what I do. I didn't get up there to listen to her talk shit about her sister. I got up there to tell her not to fucking relapse. If you was there, you would know that.
She didn't even know there was a problem until after she talked to
I
Fee
was in
about the
somebody else's
relapse.
whole fucking live, bro. I support both the twins. Good. Well, go look at the recordings, buddy, because I know I didn't switch up. I said, show me proof. Show me proof. Casey, you see these trolls trolling me, girl, saying I switched up on Jess and all this shit. Here comes the real people in here that were really in the chat yesterday. Let's see how they feel about y'all trolling me right now. Yeah, because why the fuck would Fifi get on here and tell the internet a bunch of shit? They don't believe y'all. Y'all reported her for that video, and they still have yet to be there. She needs to talk to the appropriate people, not TikTok trolls.
She said if Jess really did that, then she needs to send the receipt to the right people. She didn't have any receipts for anybody that she already said that she had.
Couldn't show no messages. Didn't take a picture of empty cabinets with the fucking refrigerator empty with food. I'm sorry, but if you give a fuck about that child, you're gonna take pictures of the fact that there's no food there. Point blank, period.
She's smart enough to know that she needs receipts to make her a
But
point.
last week, yeah, I can insert myself. You're right, I can insert myself because I seen proof today. I seen proof today of cabinets full of food. The only thing I was worried about was a kid going hungry. I seen a cabinet full of food today, Fee. A cabinet full of food. I'm trying to listen to both sides, and I'm not trying to listen to the trolls. But I seen a cabinet full of fucking food. I'm beginning to think you do this for the views, and you do this to get your CA blessed. It's really what I'm starting to think. And I hate to say that, but that's really what I'm starting to say. What I'm starting to think. No, I didn't see the messages between your son because you were going to sit there and say you weren't going to put that on there. I seen a cabinet full of food. I seen a refrigerator full of food. Every time I'm on live with Jess, she's making food for them kids, bro. Even you said, Fee, you're not in the position to raise your son. So when did that switch? I'm just being honest. I seen a cabinet full of food. She doesn't have a ride to the store. How is the cabinet's full of food, but you were there the other day and she has no ride to the store? That makes sense. It's not adding up. Be mad about the fact that your kid's not hungry, bro. He's in the best places he should be. I'm sorry. Everybody loves a good underdog. Thank you. Cabinet full of food. Just like when I open my cabinets, they're full of fucking food. Yeah, when CPS come when the whole video popped up, CPS still hasn't been there after that video. Don't go to the internet with it, Fee. Go to the appropriate people and have receipts and proof, honey. The same thing I told you in the live the other day. It's your word against them. It's fucking hearsay, bro. There's so much drama between your family. Your therapist? Okay, no. That's not how that works. It's a conflict of interest, baby. Come on now. Exactly. Well, if I went to Burger King and got something for myself, I would have got something for my child, too. I would have made sure that my child had Burger King, too. I wouldn't have sat there and ate that shit in front of my kid. So maybe you're really not ready to be a parent. My mama let me starve as a child. That shit hit close to home yesterday. I had tears in my eyes, bro. Not letting you up here to argue with you, Fee. Not fucking doing it, bro. Not making a mockery out of my goddamn life, dude. I'm about to be homeless in a couple days. I got my own shit going on, dude. Try to stay neutral in this shit. I really fucking do. I love both of y'all to death. Both of y'all. Like I do. Are you crashing out right now? Are you gonna get in this panel and scream like a banshee? Please don't scream.
No, I'm not crashing out.
Okay.
I'm actually ready to go to therapy because me and my therapist are sitting down to get a hold of CPS.
You do
I have more
know that's
messages this morning
conflict
from
of
my son,
interest.
okay? So
That's
at the end of the
conflict of
day,
interest.
she put food in that fucking cupboard overnight. You don't see what's happening? You don't see what's going down? That ain't enough food for 6 fucking people in a month.
If it is, if you do it right.
Okay, but I got other stuff. I would have brought him the popcorn. You don't get what's really going on, Breezy.
Right.
You don't see what my son's pleading about in my messages.
But
okay?
he was just saying something
Some
different
stuff
in just
is
his live.
offline. A lot of it I put online. Yes. Right. But at the end of the day, what I'm doing behind closed doors is offline.
Well, move silently because you still have so many people
kids,
getting in
this.
this.
Not just my kid, Breezy.
You understand this?
The kids are gonna be safe. All of them.
I think
don't
they're
care if
safe
there's food in
now.
the house. You don't emotionally abuse a fucking child. I don't care if you're feeding them or not. You don't belittle a child. You don't tell them they're stupid fucking liars like we've seen Jessica do live stream. That is abuse, my friends. That's what I'm fighting for. These kids need to get away from the dark side they're stuck in. They eat pancakes. Yes, you see her cooking food a lot. Yeah, when they get their food stamps, they eat good for a week or two. Hallelujah, we all do. But then when it's rough, don't go buy $100 of weed in front of me. Me and Brian were alone.
What about the Burger King?
Burger King, me and Brian were alone. I got that Burger King because she said she was feeding the kids at home. They never got fed. Okay, so you don't know the truth, Breezy. So before you put your mouth where it don't belong and look like you're a clout chaser on here, I would just sit down and stay in both lanes and stop making a side for each side like you're trying to do. Stop trying to pick a side. Stay in your own lane. Worry about you moving soon and stay out of ours. If you don't know how to support both sides, don't be talking when we ain't looking.
How can y'all?
Don't be talking when we can't see you.
How the fuck can y'all support both sides? Because tomorrow you'll be licking her ass, but today you're saying she's the fucking plague. How the fuck can you support both sides?
I only talk to her because of you.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. Go the fuck on somewhere. She's doing what you can't, raising your kids. Okay? Doing the best she can with no fucking help. Cut her some slack. Fuck, dude. Nobody's perfect. I try to not pick a side, but I will talk about whatever the fuck I want to. Everybody else does. Everybody else does. Everybody else speaks on the twins. Right, because I think it's better if you get along with her. You get to see your kid, right? You get to go to the house if you're getting along with her, right? You get to be there for your son, right? If you don't get along with her, do you get to see him? Do you get to talk to him? You gonna come over here and go off on me for having a fucking opinion? I don't need y'all's clout. 3,500 followers before y'all even stepped in my shit, bro. Don't get it twisted. You didn't give me my fame. Fuck. If y'all are following me for fee and justice shit, please unfollow me. Right now. And don't come back in my fucking live. Please. And that's real talk. If you're following me for this shit show, please block me. And stay the hell away from me. Let's see how my followers drop, okay? Never even met this girl. Never even fucking met her, bro. I live in Virginia. She lives in Tennessee.
Don't do that.
The
Don't.
fuck?
That's not.
I have a
It's not.
girlfriend. See her name on my neck? Been with her for 11 years. See? 11 years. Same girl. Like I said, if y'all are following me for the twins and their BS, and that's why you're here, please unfollow and go the fuck on back over there. No, honey, I've run 5-6K views on my lives.
She doesn't run to me. I come to her boxes. I don't even do my own lives.
This is the only live she feels safe in, okay? This is the only live she can be herself and have a good time. You never know what this app does for somebody. She might have a terrible fucking home life, bro. This might be the only thing keeping her from jumping off the edge. Y'all ever fucking think about that? No, because you don't only think about yourself and how it benefits you.
The only two lives I'm in is this one and Unholy Nuns.
Oh, damn. So you are a troll. Okay, contact them. Go on a snitch. That's what y'all do. Snitch, honey. Snitch. Snitch. It's a misdemeanor. It's a misdemeanor. It's a fucking misdemeanor, and I've been at the same address for 4 years. Why ain't they been here? Because they ain't fucking worried about a misdemeanor charge. They want Breezy on felonies, and I don't have none of them. Ooh, and somebody's contacting your AA sponsor. Go real life because you can't make me switch up. Go real life because you can't make me switch up. Wow. Contact whoever the fuck you want, Fee. For real. You think I give a fuck? They can't even kick the motherfucking door down over a fucking misdemeanor, bruh. Can't even kick the door down over a fucking misdemeanor, bruh. Been out of trouble for years. Ever since I got off drugs, I've been out of trouble. Block. Let's see, who else we got in here that needs to be blocked? Yeah, she changed so much up on me. That's right. And I told them to get along. I tried to say, get along. Don't listen to the trolls. Get along. Y'all coexist for the sake of the kids. It's better to have y'all together than apart and fighting because they have to see all that shit. That's what I said. And I've stuck to that. I trolled them? No, I don't go real life. I don't go real life. Sorry. It's just a fucking app, bro. I don't go real life. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not clout chasing on the trends. I really want what's best for the kids that are involved. It's really what I want.
Whether you said something or not in the chat, they were gonna come over here anyway.
Yeah, of course they were. Of course they were.
They were just waiting for an opening.
No, y'all were saying y'all saw the true Jess in the chat. I seen no receipts, so I seen no proof. Exactly. And that's what I worry about is the kids that are innocent in the middle of this shit, watching their fucking people battle so much. Not related to these people. No. Right, because, I mean, if you went in the house and there was no food and that was your child starving, wouldn't you take pictures? But she was mad she didn't get to go live. I'm sorry, but if my cabinets are empty, I'm gonna have pictures of that. Do you understand? When the cabinets were shown today, it was full. Come on, man. My kid ain't wanting for nothing. There's more food down there. There's more food in the freezer, refrigerator. There's food on the kitchen table. I don't play when it comes to kids being hungry, bro. Bullshit. She showed the cabinets and it was full of food. Might not be Burger King. Might not be shit you want to eat. Exactly. She had spaghetti sauce and noodles and stuff like that. You make meals for a group of people. You make meals for a group of people. which is what I just showed. This. You make meals. Beefaroni, soups, boxes. I've seen spaghetti sauce. She does cook. I see her cooking all the time. She does cook.
I don't even talk
You
to her
got that many
anymore,
people in
and I
that house,
know.
you have to cook.
I don't even talk to her anymore, and I know she cooks.
Hamburger helper, meatloaf, a lot of stuff to make for kids. Right, you need to stretch the stamps. Did I say I was fine with that? People get overwhelmed. Maybe that's what the kids like to eat. Maybe they're picky. Maybe they really like pancakes. It's something that they'll eat anytime because it's sweet. You put some powdered sugar on it, some syrup. Exactly. I was a hungry kid. It triggered me. Exactly. I'm a big person on facts. I'm only speaking what I've seen. Okay? Because I didn't see no proof. I'm sorry, but if I went into my motherfucking son's house that my kid was living in, and I opened the cabinet and the refrigerator up and it was empty, I would have somehow managed to take a picture of that. Because it's my word against their word. Anybody trying to protect their child would have took a picture. That's how I know it's bullshit. It's clout chasing. Yeah, I mean, I was in tears. Y'all was literally saying, Breezy, I can tell you're getting triggered. Right, but I still stayed. And then when Sheena tried to turn it into, oh, that Brian tried to fuck you, I said, hello, let's not turn it into something it's not, people. And then people talk about she gonna turn me in. You gonna turn me in over a misdemeanor, bro? Okay, you could do that. You do that. I've been at the same address for fucking years. Fifi ain't up in here. I sent Fifi to the abyss.
I'm dead. You sent her to the abyss.
I'm pretty sure I blocked her. So I've seen the person in my box's birth certificate, and she's 18 years old. So y'all can kick rocks on that. I pray for them too. I sure do. I pray that they can get it together because of the kids. Because
How
the
was
kids
she
have to watch them fight
manipulating?
like this. The kids have to watch them fight like this. The
How was
kids are
she?
innocent and have
Hold
to
on.
watch them fight like this and switch up on their mom and their aunt.
How was she
That's how I
manipulating?
look at it.
How was she manipulating me when I don't even talk to Jess or Fifi?
Like I just said, she showed me the proof. She showed me proof of how old she is. So I know how old she is. So Fifi's kid is 15 and her sister has custody of him. And she come on the internet yesterday and said the cabinets was empty. I just told you I seen her birth certificate. I know how old she is. Okay? David, I'm not letting you up. I'm sorry. I'm just not. It's too much bullshit going on. Exactly. The cabinets was not empty. The cabinets had plenty of food. That's why I told B if there was empty cabinets, she should have took a picture. Because now there's not empty cabinets. You have to have receipts behind your shit, bro. Yeah, well, you know, when people are put under pressure, they lie, but I seen document evidence of how old she is. She's old enough to be on this app. I'll go against the trolls by myself. I don't need nobody to co-sign for me because I know I'm the same person every day. I know I'm the same person every day. Cabinets may have looked scarce because that's true. She chooses to come in here and vibe with me. Oh, I have more energy than I could ever put on this internet, girl. Don't worry, I'm ADHD.
Her girlfriend has her TikTok. Her girlfriend has spoken to me. Her girlfriend has seen me on here. I have spoken to her
I
girlfriend.
am a recovery advocate. I also help people with mental health issues. I try to be an inspiration to people and inspire them to do better because I had a fucked up childhood. I was a child that was beat up very bad and starved and almost unalived by my own mother. So excuse me for trying to create a safe place for people that might be a little bit younger. Sorry. Exactly. My mama clout chased on me. My mama tried to turn me into a paycheck. She wanted me to sell her rugs for her. Doesn't matter. Anybody, this app is 13 plus, bro. You got people that play with their junk on here and get away with it, okay? You don't see none of that happening over here. Giving them a safe place. A fucking safe place to be. No. My woman's 34 years old. We've been together 11 years.
She's never said that she looks for minors only. Not once.
This is the only person that's younger that I let over here besides my fucking niece. That's my real life niece. I would never hurt a child. Point blank period. I want her to have a safe place. She might have a bad home life, y'all. We don't know. We don't know her story. We don't know what she's going through at home. This app's supposed to be for everybody. Anybody's supposed to be allowed on this app. If y'all can't tone y'all self down because there's a child in my box, then get the fuck out.
Kids are only not safe around adults if the adults aren't safe.
Exactly. Okay. Well, maybe y'all should watch your mouth. Because I'm pretty sure in her state, her age is legal age of consent. So she's not a minor anymore. She's technically grown. Some states it's 16. Canada it's 16. So, I mean, what the hell? So you'd rather shelter her from it? So she doesn't know what's in the real world? She doesn't know the real life struggles that we have to go through just for having us here? No, I'm not saying that.
That is
I'm
not
saying
what
I've
she
been
said.
with my girl for 11 years. And I'm not interested in
We have
anyone else but the girl that's on
never,
my neck, big as fuck.
we have never done anything, never will do anything.
We live states away from each other. States
Literally,
and
so
states and states away. I don't do the whole people thing. This is the only peopling I do is on this fucking TikTok. I'm just saying, y'all are the one crashing out about her being in here. That's what y'all are doing. Y'all are crashing out because she's in here. At the end of the day, I'm not out here doing nothing that she should be uncomfortable.
I thought this was about Fifi.
It's about whatever doesn't fit in there. I'm not fucking lying, bro. The fuck am I lying about? No, I'm not. Not looking for anybody on here but friends and not fucking trolls. And I know you from another live where you were in there steadily staring the pot. So you can get the fuck out. 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 Who else is talking shit? They can get the fuck out too. You can go, since you want to talk shit. Don't even need to see what you said. Nope. Sure can't. Can't help nobody. Nope. Can't help nobody. Can't allow nobody in here because if you allow them in here, then they're going to say you're this and you're that and you're this and you're that and you're this and you're that. And I don't give a fuck what y'all think.
It is what it is. I know that we haven't done anything. I know we're not going to, and I know that's not why we're friends.
Exactly. Yeah, but I know. That's why you're still here, friend. That's why you're still here. I seen that you was talking about real life shit. Sometimes the cabinet gets bare towards the end of the month. Sometimes shit gets rough. Sometimes you got nothing but pancake mix to make. But as long as the kids are fed, that's all it takes. That's all that matters. It might not be Burger King, but oh well. I didn't switch up on Fee until she come up in here talking crooked because she let the trolls get in her ear. She lets the trolls get in her ear. That's her biggest problem. She listens to them trolls and switches up on her sister like that.
Said she wouldn't crash out, and then she came up here and
Come up
crashed
right
out.
up in here and crashed out. Right up in here and crashed out. On me. Because I seen cabinets full of food. And she said the cabinets were bone empty. But the whole house went to bed at 9 o'clock. So they're not going out at night to go get no food after Fee left, and Fee was the ride. So how are they getting anywhere to get food, but all of a sudden the cabinets are full of food? Does that make any sense to y'all?
I think her son just wanted a snack and it happened to be too late and it got flipped.
And it turned into a whole problem, but he still got the popcorn. So what are we really bitching about?
If a kid is hungry, they're not going to go for popcorn. They're going to ask for food.
But I mean, I'm pretty sure that I see, certain people on this app. I do think Fifi uses it. Yes! Thank you! Because the second that she's crashing out about her sister, that CA's pinned right above her head. Did y'all notice that? Thank you, Twisted Sister. Me too. We all got y'all. We all got.
I didn't get got by shit.
We all got. Yeah, we all got. And I don't know if y'all realize it, but I was 12 years old in a trap house selling to everybody. So I wasn't a normal kid. I didn't get to be a kid. I had to grow up way too fast. So, if I want to allow, yes, they are twins. They are fraternal twins, not identical. Fraternal twins. Their birthday was just the second. Yes. And Sheena is their older sister. And no, I'm not kin to them. I inserted myself to try to get them to coexist for the sake of the kids that are involved. Because there are quite a few kids that don't want to watch their aunt and mom fight all the time on the internet. But obviously there's been a lot of false claims because everybody said that they called CPS and there's no CPS at Justice House. So there's that. I'm pretty sure all I said was feed. Do you have any proof of what you're saying? There was no proof behind what she was saying. So I'm taking it like, hold on, where's the salt at? Taking it like a grain of salt.
I feel like what's happening right now is they found out that you got proof and they don't have a way to
Turn me against
defend.
her.
They don't have a way, yeah, to do that and defend Fifi after that. But they're still gonna try, so now it turns into a minor situation.
Right.
And a whole touching kids. But that's a serious accusation. Like
Right.
that is very serious, especially with someone who has kids. That is not
Yes.
okay.
It definitely is.
That can get her in trouble for something she never did, never was gonna do, and then get in trouble with her kid.
Right. All because I want to have somebody that is a little younger right here to see the shit show so she knows what she's getting into before she even has to deal with adulthood.
And I'm not being
Thank you.
manipulated. I'm not being manipulated because I don't talk to Jess or Fifi. I haven't talked to them in a while, and even when I did, I was never really on Breezy's live talking about them.
Why was I in here
So,
talking about it? Because it was brought up in my live. That's why I
someone
was
came
in here
in
talking
here,
about it.
asked a question, she
And
answered
I
it, and
answered
then a
it.
whole bunch of people joined. Fifi
Right.
joined, and
Right.
then
Saying stuff in the chat, and then when I react to it, they say something to her, and then she comes in here talking about, I'm going to turn you in for a misdemeanor. Okay.
and then the person that asked the question, it was a serious, genuine question too. It
Right.
wasn't
And I
anything
answered
bad.
it to the best of my ability. Like I said, I seen cabinets full of food. Aww. Well, go rescue the puppy. Go rescue the puppy. Look at this poor thing. This poor thing. This poor baby. This poor baby. Isn't she cute? Her name is Diamond. She's a baby. She's a baby. She's a baby.
Why are they keeping the puppy in a bird cage?
Because they're abused. They're not doing it right. They're not treating it right at all.
Freaking bird cage of all things.
Oh, she's purring. Right. She's sweet baby.
Honestly, I probably would have just grabbed it and ran.
She's so sweet. She's so sweet. Don't even care. Don't even care. She's side-eyeing y'all. That's right. You saved that baby, Casey. Because they're innocent. That
That's
made
what
me
I
want to
want to
hold her.
do in a few years, but I'm
That
not
made me
ready.
want to hold her.
But I think after I graduate, or not that, because I still want to do my job, but after I retire from being a vet tech, I want to foster animals.
Yep, this little thing was born right here in this house. She's been with me since day one. They spit at me when I went in there to their little box to talk to them for the first time. They're like, they couldn't even hiss. They were too little to even hiss.
I remember one time my dog, like a few years ago, I didn't know she was pregnant. I did catch her sneaking out a few months before. Um, I didn't realize that she was pregnant until I heard her crying and she was in the middle of giving birth. Um, it was kind of traumatic, but
Hold
I've
on.
never really delivered puppies. But I did it, and they all survived.
You're scared? You're a tick. That's a baby. That's a baby. That's a baby. That a baby?
How
She
old
looks,
is she?
she looks mad. Don't she look mad?
Yeah, how old? She always looks mad.
Yeah, she does always look mad. I think it's because I woke her up.
Yeah. When I was little, I always wanted to be a vet, but like until I started when I started high school, I'm not in high school anymore, but when I
Tobies?
started it, I started doing more research, and I
That's a
don't
good
think I
boy.
want to be a vet because um they mostly do surgeries and paperwork, but I
Mm-hmm.
feel like the vet techs actually do more of the taking care part, and that's the
Mm-hmm.
part that I like.
So just
So
foster
I
them. Just foster
think I'm
them.
just gonna do that.
Yep,
Well,
just
that's what I'm
foster
gonna
them or
do.
run like a rescue, so you get the ones that need a second chance.
I'm gonna
You
do
know?
a vet tech, and then after I retire from that, or a break or something, I don't know. Whatever happens after that, I'm gonna either foster or do a rescue. But I think I'm gonna foster before I do a rescue because that's a lot of work, and I'm scared I'm gonna start it and not be ready for it, and then I'm gonna have to abandon them, and it's gonna be really sad.
These people get so mad when they come in here and they can't make me switch up on myself. They get so mad. This is why nobody likes me.
It is what it is. I've been banned from multiple friend groups,
I don't care. I don't follow. I lead.
but I was in this one first, so
Yep. I don't follow. I lead. I lead the pack, not follow the pack. And I mean, I'm cool with just 4 people being in here vibing with me. I don't need 100 people in here talking shit to me. That's why I booted them out. That's why I sent them into the abyss. Bye.
what happened to you?
So, yesterday, I was in the chat with Fee because of the relapse thing. She threatened to relapse, and that really upset me. So, that was really loud, Joe. Hold on. So yeah, she threatened to relapse. That really upset me. So I went in there and I tried to talk her down. It took her a minute to finally pull me up, and the chat had to talk her into pulling me up. And when she finally pulled me up, I was like, "Fee, don't do that, because if you're ever going to be in a position to get your kids, then you're not good. There when they're going to test your hair. That goes 6 months back. You cannot use if you're going to try to be in a position to get your son back. If your son really needs you, then you need to not use." She said the cabinets were empty in the house. I said, "Did you take a picture of this?" Because I'm big on facts. You could say anything. Facts. Somebody could say, my freezer's empty. But it's not. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sorry, but if my child was in the house and the cabinets was empty, she took time to make a video with her and Jess. Why couldn't she have took time to just screen record the empty cabinet, to just screen record the fridge with no milk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I wasn't there for the relapse part. I was trying to tell you about the,
Restraint.
the other situation.
The
I
restraining.
didn't know any of that was going on. By the time I came in to tell you, all I heard was the other stuff that followed.
Exactly. So then trolls come in here trying to say that I switched up, da 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 da. No, I just said get proof. Show facts. She said something about messages between her and her son. I said, you don't have to show me. Show the appropriate people. You don't have to show the trolls. You don't have to show the chat. Show the appropriate people that you need to show. Another thing, your therapist is not going to court with you. HIPAA, conflict of interest. You can't do that.
They can't tell on anything unless you're hurting yourself or others.
Right. And saying somebody else is what? Hearsay. Unless you have facts.
It'd be different if her son went to his therapy and
She
said
wanted
it,
us to
or
tell
Jess.
on her. She wanted us to tell on her. That's why she was telling the mandatory reporters in the chat what she was telling them. But they don't like Jess. So, of course, they have a reason to tell that shit. And I wasn't mad. I was just upset. Only because I was almost crying in that live the other day.
I just don't think when you see a child being so-called abused or hurt or starved, the
You
first thing
find a
you
way to
do,
take a picture. You found a way to make content with your sister. You found a way to take a picture.
yeah,
You found a way to get proof of that
the first thing you do would not be running home to go on live.
to the internet.
You'd call someone, you would take pictures or something.
I
Something.
literally tried to stay neutral this whole fucking time. But after seeing the cabinets in Jess's house today, I'm no longer neutral, y'all. Them kids aren't hungry.
I feel like the relapse threaten thing was to grab your attention.
To
So
turn
she,
me against her.
so she knew that you would come in and then she could say everything about her sister.
They're really big on trying to turn me against Jess.
She
The
wanted to make
trolls
sure
as well as Fee.
she
Because
wanted
I
to make sure
stand
you
10 toes
saw.
down. My whole name's been doxed in her chat. My whole government name's been doxed in her chat, bro. They've done everything in their power to try to run me away from her, and I'm still here screaming, try some more. And you're gonna sit there and talk about, oh, because I got a child in my box, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that. You know how many kids swipe through while dudes are sitting there playing with their junk and you report them and nothing happens? I'd rather her be right here and be safe where there's none of that. Might be some drama. Exactly. And she's always cooking. She's always making something. She's always cooking. She's always doing something with the kids. She's very hands-on. And it's mighty funny that when Fee started saying all that, there was a CA right at the top of her head, right?
You can't cook meals without food.
And when it comes to the end of the month, sometimes you make spaghetti. It takes a couple cans of spaghetti sauce and some noodles.
I'm
So
just
you make,
honest. No one can
you make
fill.
big meal. You make big meals there's 5 people in that house. You need
No
bulk.
one can fill their house full of
I mean,
food
I can understand that
in
Fee
one
couldn't
night.
go to Burger King and buy the whole house food. I understand that. So she should have said at Burger King and ate the food instead of bringing the food back to the house when she didn't have none for her child. I'm never eating in front of my kid.
Yeah, but
My, my kid can't eat, I ain't eating.
no one can fill their entire house full of food in one night.
Right. I really tried to stay neutral, but Fee coming in here kind of topped the cake, and it made me pick a side. So she wants to thank anybody for me picking a side, she can thank herself, because she come in here and crashed out for no fucking reason. I was being calm.
Could have been nice. Nicer at least.
Oh, I'm not going to crash out. Oh, I'm crashing out! The fuck out of here, bitch! I tried to stay neutral, y'all. Y'all know that I've been neutral since day one with the twins. Y'all know that. I've always wanted them to coexist because there's so many other kids involved that love both of them. And they are better together than they are apart, as we see. But they left me no, PP left me no choice coming in here and crashing out on me. It's the twin situation, John. They just come in here and trolled me bad. Well, Fee just come in here and trolled me bad. For no fucking reason. For no fucking reason. For me having an opinion. But I was still neutral until that. I just said, all I said was she should have took pictures, and I seen the cabinets full of food. Right. Right. But when they're rocking together, getting along, it's a lot more calm. I've decided not going to watch them anymore for my own sanity. Well, you're always welcome here, friend. It's not always messy over here, I promise. Most days I'm just chill. But I don't let people fuck with me. I'm a very strong-willed person. Nobody's going to tell me not to like somebody. Nobody's going to tell me that they're going to turn me in on some dumb shit that they don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. I literally was in a DV situation for like 4 years. My ex-wife literally beat me down, bro. And the one time that I put my hands on her to defend myself because I couldn't breathe, and if I wouldn't have, I wouldn't be here. She went and pressed charges on me. And I was supposed to do an anger management thing, and I didn't do it because I didn't have $800 to do it. So now they're trying to throw that in my face. But I've been at the same address the whole time. Don't you think if they was really worried about me, they would have come here and got me? Just saying. And I mean, they've doxed my name. They've doxed the road I've lived on. They've doxed everything. And they can keep on doxing. I don't give a fuck. Dox me all you want. Dox me all you want. I'm still here.
If they were looking for you when they accidentally came to the wrong address, they would have realized it was you.
Yeah, they come here looking for my ex-wife twice. And I went right to the door. Nope, she's not here. Sorry. They also have not been at this address in over a year because there's no conflict. The conflict was my ex-wife. That was the problem.
Someone in hiding wouldn't be on the internet because their phone gets tracked.
Especially an iPhone. Especially an iPhone.
Track someone, you can
I have an iPhone. Yeah, I have an iPhone. Hold on, we'll prove that beautiful fact too. Hold on, we're gonna flip the camera. We're gonna go look in the mirror.
We're gonna prove the beautiful
fruit on the back of my phone. Hold on.
Period.
Ooh, ooh, see that? The beautiful little fruit on my phone. These are the stickers my son put on out of his little Happy Meal, y'all. So I keep them on there for him. But yeah.
Also, I'm gonna be so honest. I think your landlord would have called on you by now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They weren't looking for you.
Right. But you see how fast she switched up on me. All because I said I seen the cabinets full of food. What she said was her kid was hungry. That's what she said. She said, my son is hungry. That's why I'm getting involved. My son is hungry. But the cabinets were full of food. So that changed my whole opinion. That right there was a lie, ma'am. That's why I asked for proof. Because I'm sorry to tell you, but if I go to where my son is staying and I'll open up the cabinet and there's no food, I'm going to take a picture of that shit. Because I'm going to protect my child. Not going to come to the internet with it. Exactly. Don't threaten me with something like that. Because now she's never going to be able to make that right. I'm never going to be able to forgive that. You know, now I'm never going to be able to forgive that. And the bad thing is, like, what I did in active addiction, I'm not doing in recovery. No, I can't trust her now. Not after that. Because it took that. It took me realizing the proof, because if she would have had pictures of the empty cabinet, I would have been more on her side. Because if you're really worried about your kid, ain't you getting proof? No, you're just worried about internet clout. But I sat in here every day with, like, what, 5, 6 people in here, and I'm just fine with it. Because I don't need internet clout. I don't want to be famous. I just want to be paid. But I mean, I really wanted, y'all know, a few of y'all know because y'all were in the live when I got up there and inserted myself for the right reasons, that I think y'all should get along because I think together y'all could take this internet over. And I still wanted to stand on that until the live the other day when she was crashing out. And I still tried to stay in there and talk to her and calm her down and tell her what she needed to do if what she was saying was true, but still tried to stay neutral. Even though the chat's like, well, now you see the real Jess. No, I haven't seen shit. I haven't seen nothing. I haven't seen a fucking thing.
Every time something goes down, she always gives proof. So.
Right. Because anybody can say anything on the internet. Anybody can come on here and say anything on the internet. If you don't show facts, then it's just bullshit. It's hearsay. But she gonna attack me because now I know the truth? That's the type of person that she is. I will no longer
She's
support that.
embarrassed.
I will no longer support that. She's embarrassed because I caught her in a lie. Because she didn't
She's
have
just
facts.
embarrassed.
Just like, did you see the messages between my son? No, you wouldn't show them. You wouldn't show the messages. You made it a point. I'm not going to show the messages because it's my son and my messages and it's private. But Jess and Brian had the phone and was reading the messages clear as day today. So the son will give the phone up for your messages to be read, but you won't read the messages out loud and you wouldn't show us.
Wait, the son showed the messages?
No, no. But the son
Oh,
was in there while Jess was talking. And he said that, you know, he's not allowed to eat after 9 o'clock because they don't want him to lay down on it because it's not healthy. Your body can't digest it when it goes to sleep. It's not good to lay down on your food.
that's to
It's,
help him, not hurt
it's for
him.
health reasons. Exactly. It's for health reasons. And he tried to turn it into something that it's not. And it's crazy. It's crazy.
I
But,
feel
you
like if she
know,
actually had proof, she would have sent it to you privately.
yep, exactly.
Just
And, you
because you
know,
said you needed proof didn't mean that you meant put it on the internet. You meant
exactly.
you need it
I
personally.
said you don't need to prove it to the trolls, but you need to send it to the appropriate person. If she wanted to send it to me, she could have sent it to me. She could have blocked out the name, the number, and sent me the messages if she wanted to. You can do that on here. She didn't want to. She didn't want to prove it to me. Trust me, y'all, I don't want to be not neutral. I want the twins to coexist because next week they're going to be fine again. But I won't be. Because I won't be able to forgive what Crash Out just threatened me with for no fucking reason. Because I have an opinion. She said, well, don't insert yourself if you're not going to be neutral. I tried to be neutral. You lied. That's when the neutralness stops, is when you lie. I'm big on facts. Prove what you say and say what you mean. Because if you can't prove it, then what is it? Bullshit. Hearsay. Gossiping. Drama. Thank you. Exactly. But she made it to where I'm not neutral. Because she come in here, coming for me, because she was lying. And the lies was exposed. And anybody that knows me knows I stand 10 toes down on what I say. You can take that shit to the bank. Y'all know that. Like, y'all have known me long enough and rocked with me long enough to know that that's how I am. So when they was like, oh, you badmouthed her, oh, you did this, oh, you did that, y'all are full of shit. I'm the same person every day. So that's why the trolls can't get to me, and they don't like that. That's why they had to bring Fee in here, and Fee had to say some shit. Fee's as bad as the trolls with that shit. Like, literally, I was in Jess's chat literally muting people because they were still doxing my friend from the other day. That's crazy. I was very shocked and very upset because it triggered me because of what my mother did to me. So I was triggered. That's why I was in tears and shit. That's why I was really fucked up. Yeah. And then I'd never like hearing somebody talking about relapsing. You know, I never want to hear that. And she's quick to say that. And I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But yeah, I was definitely shocked by what I was hearing. But I still demand proof. Because when I got into this shit show, I was told it was going to be like this. Several of y'all, not in particular, several of y'all, it's okay. It's okay. I've healed. You know, but it still hurts to hear that somebody might be going through that. And then to hear that somebody lied about that hurts even more. Because that's when it's personal. You know, that's when it's personal. But it's okay. You know, I've learned to forgive her and I've moved past it. But at the end of the day, I really wanted to remain neutral. I really, really did. I fucking love Jess, and I fucking loved Fee until she said what she just said. That fucked me up. Because no matter what, I see proof, and then I make my decision. Just like in a courtroom. You see proof. You have to go by the verdict of the proof that you've seen. That's how it works. If the evidence proves what is said, then the evidence is true. Exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. What up, Jess? That's what I'm saying. But I won't be able to forgive Fee for what she said to me. Because I literally just seen proof and then decided that the other shit was bullshit because I seen the proof. Exactly. But I did find neutral ground for a while. Like, I coexisted with both of them. I even tried to give Sheena a chance. Big fuck up. I know that now.
Big fuck up. I'm dead. Why would you say that?
Well, because I got chewed out for gifting her. And I got chewed out even more for being in her live. They didn't care that I supported Jess, but they won't let me support Sheena. Point blank, period. But Jess is going to come after you once they become friends again. Just for your information. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so.
I think she's just gonna keep them separated.
I don't think Jess is going to come for me. Because at the end of the day, I tried to remain neutral. And I seen the proof. And I decided what it was. And Fee come in here and crashed out on me. Okay, well then she'll get blocked like the rest of them. Exactly. Because I don't think that she will. Jess told me she wished she would have called me before all that popped off. Exactly. Well, I'm like Francis. Maybe for my sanity, I should just fall back. Because now one of the twins has talked to me out the side of their neck, and I don't forgive that shit. You're not going to talk to me like that when I already did the trial and error. I seen the proof I wanted to see, and I'm over it now. She has a kid there that isn't supposed to be there. Who has a kid there that isn't supposed to be there? Who are you talking
Jess
about?
has custody of all the kids in her home,
Right.
if that's who
Facts.
you're talking about.
BB isn't supposed to be with Jess. Well, she has temporary guardianship.
He wouldn't be living there if he didn't
She
have.
has temporary guardianship. Good morning, Lisa. I'm sorry, but CPS would have took him if he wasn't supposed to be there. I don't think she's that pressed on keeping a kid there. Come on, man. That don't make no sense. Even Fee said she had temporary guardianship. Survivor benefits. Get it right. From his unalive father.
He didn't even.
It's
He didn't even.
$100. It's $100 a month. What is that?
He didn't even start getting that till
Recently.
after she had him before all of that.
Right, but it's gave to
So
him in portions. He won't get it all until he's grown. And
and
Jess
that's
still does a lot for that kid.
she doesn't get anything out of faking documents.
Right. Except the charge. And I'm recovered, so I don't want to talk to a trap house Barbie. So can you get the fuck out of my life, please? Thank you. Just saying. I don't want to argue with the trap house. I'm good. I'm better than that. We're over that, okay? That stage in our life was about 10 years ago, all right? They say, you getting real mad. No, I'm passionate. There's a difference. I'm very passionate about what I do. So when I get passionate, y'all think I'm mad. I've yet to be mad. When Breezy gets mad, Breezy gets off the internet, okay? So when y'all piss me off and I end this live, then y'all know I'm mad. Not going to sit here and argue with a bunch of fake accounts. What
When
do I
I'm
look
mad, I
like?
go quiet.
Exactly. I do too. I go silent. Like, if y'all piss me off, I'm going to go silent. You're not going to hear nothing out of me. And if you see a tear in my eye, unless I'm sad, you better run.
Oh, I do that too. I cry when I'm mad.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, if I'm
sob.
crying, that means I'm about to black the fuck out. So just walk the fuck away.
That was me last night. I was.
Don't turn around and walk away. Walk backwards. Don't take your eyes off of me. Like, walk like this, backwards.
That was
Yeah,
me last night. I was so mad.
yeah, I know. You was pretty pissed off last night. I could tell. No, you was pretty pissed off last night. That's probably why we all get along so good, y'all, because y'all are the same way as I am.
Because I
You
didn't
know?
know.
But they're like,
I
you're
didn't
so
know.
mad. I'm
I
not
didn't know
mad.
who.
Y'all have
If
never
it,
seen me
like,
mad, bro. Like, my eyes turn baby blue when I get mad. They're hazel. But if I get mad, they'll turn blue. I'm not letting you in there. You're not going into the attic, you crazy little girl. Yeah,
Francis, you should have saw me. I was a wreck. It was embarrassing.
yeah. My eyes turn blue. That's when there's a problem. But I would never allow it to get that far on this internet because I'm not going to allow nobody to know my triggers to use them against me.
I usually just get mad when I'm hurt. Like, I get hurt and I'm hurt for a little bit, and then I get really
I
mad
get
and start crying.
disappointed. I get disappointed because people will always let you down. And
Look,
it's
it's the
sad.
gator eater.
The gator chewer.
Hey.
The gator jerky. Yeah. Yeah, I know that you tried to stay neutral in the chat too. I seen you, Francis, trying to stay neutral in the chat. I did. What? She really wants to go in that attic, y'all. Last time I went up there, I was so itchy because it's insulation. What's up, Kara? It's insulation. Oh, little girl, go play in the catio.
Just want to say, if you saw me last night, I apologize.
I was trying to talk about gardening. Laugh out loud. Well, we can talk about whatever you want to talk about.
Which kind? Because now I'm confused.
Smoking.
Oh,
My
okay.
kind. She wants me over here
Wait,
being a giggle box instead of all
is
this
that,
seriousness.
is that what she meant when and then
Yeah.
I replied and said I loved gardening
Yeah,
tomatoes
well,
as a
we're talking
kid,
about smoking. That's what we
like
call
an idiot?
the broccoli on here because we can't call it nothing else.
After I said that, I was like, oh, she's talking about something else. And I was like, okay, maybe not. Maybe she is. I don't know.
Round? No, ma'am.
That's embarrassing. I'm
It's
not
okay.
stupid. I
I
just
knew what
thought
she
we
was
were on
talking
a
about.
different topic.
I knew what she was talking about.
I promise I'm not stupid.
Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. She said, no, it's okay. My service is horrible.
A bird sewer pie?
Man, I wish I was closer. I would put the hazmat suit on, clean that shit out in a second. I'm a jack of all trades, bro. So you can't even hear, probably, because they got the jackhammer and all that shit. How big is your basement? Can I move in your basement? I want a basement apartment so bad. I want a basement apartment so bad. I really do. I want like a basement apartment so bad. That would be awesome. Like a whole basement? Hell yeah.
Imagine being asked, can I live in your basement?
Ah, yeah, I'm trying to be the creep in the basement. No, I'm just kidding, y'all. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. She said, yes, ma'am. Come on, catio. Come on. She's like, no, Dad. No catio. I want to go in the room where the attic is. I want to go terrorize your shit. Come here. Come on. Look. Come on. It's probably loud. It's probably, and then the service fades out. She's probably really mad right now. Damn. Woo, come on. You're bored? Are you bored, Kiki? I sent you messages with the video of the mess. Ooh, oh, it's bad? Okay, I'll have to check it out when I get off of here. They put that on here because of my sig, y'all. Yep. I burned my tongue, but she stayed. Right, true. Kitty, 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 kitty. Now they're chasing the little string. She really wants to go in that door because she wants to go in the attic. And she goes in the attic and it's a bunch of like insulation and stuff up there. So I can't go up there because I'm like highly allergic to that shit. I'll start breaking out in whelps and shit. So what's up, Lips?
I'm allergic to cats.
No, you're not. You have cats.
No, I really am.
Thank
But
you,
I don't
Kathy. You
like
too, honey. Hope you have a great day, too.
it's not bad, it's just like sneezing and allergies, allergic.
Thank you for all the taps.
I wasn't always allergic though. Like when I was younger, I was never allergic, but then I grew into it and now like they make me sneeze and
Right.
it
Crystal, you at work? Because when I get off here, I need to call you. I need to talk to you. Ah! Crazy girl. Crazy girl. Crazy girl. Crazy girl. Crazy girl. Your daughter wants it. She was like, give it to me. Taking my toy. Woo! Yes, I am. I just popped on after strolling to make sure you was okay. I'm always okay. I'm always okay. I'll deal with it as it comes. They can try to break me, but it ain't gonna happen, girl. You know, recovering addicts, we got this shit. You already know, girl. Shit. Yeah, let's see. How long have I been on here? Yeah, I've been on here for an hour and 36 minutes. Yeah, I'm probably gonna jump off and give you a call real quick. 2? Oh. Are they little or big? Yeah, big dogs or little dogs? I'm staying out of it. I'm not picking sides. Well, ultimately, Fee coming here made me pick sides because she come in here and crashed out on me for saying I seen the cabinets with the food in it and I've seen Jess cooking and all that. So that's what I'm getting ready to do. I'm about to go check the video and then I'm going to hit Crystal up and talk to her and I'll probably be back on a little bit later. If so, I'll put it on my story for y'all. But yeah, I got to go give myself a break. Exactly. Exactly. And I seen the cabinets full of food today. So. Yo, like I said, I tried to stay neutral, but Fee coming in here and just hammering on me when really I was just answering questions, that was unneeded. That was uncalled for. And that ultimately helped me make my decision. She didn't need to crash out on me. All right. All right, y'all. Y'all be easy.